Welcome to the epic Armageddon battle report. This is a 4000 point game between Space Marines and Ulthwe Eldar. The lists are NetEA lists and there will be URL to NetEA website below. Then let's look at the Marines. Here is the list, and the game has idea that there is titans, one main titan on both sides. So first we have a scout formation with 2 heavy bolter razorbacks. Then we have a land speeder formation 1 and land speeder formation 2. Next there is predator annihilators with hunter. Then we have a tactical with last cannon razorback and a hunter and a supreme. Then we have a vindicator formation. Then we have Thunderhawk with terminators inside it. Then we have a whirlwind formation and Thunderhawk 2 with devastators and 2 dreadnoughts. And then we have Thunderbolts and the main piece, the Reaver. And that's it for the Marines. Then let's look at the Eldar list. Here we have Ulthwe Eldar with Phantom as the main titan. So first we have a formation of Guardians with support weapons and heavy weapons. Then we have Scorpion, Storm Serpent and another Scorpion in different formations. Then we have Black Guardians with Seer Council, second Guardian formation with guns. Then we have Falcons with 2 Firestorms, Nightwings, Vampire with third formation of Guardians which are inside the Vampire. Then we have Fire Prisms with 1 Firestorm, Avatar and Phantom with 2 Titan Pulsars. Right gate can be seen on the right. Then on to deployment. So in here you can see the overall situation. Land speeders both are garrisoned forwards. They are on Overwatch but not popped up. And then we go to see the Eldar. So in here we have Scorpion and Falcons. Then we have Black Guardians, Phantom, Storm Serpent, Fire Prism and the second Scorpion. And that's Eldar. Then off we go to Marines side. So flank is being covered by Scouts and Vindicators. Then we have Predators and Speeders in front, behind Whirlwinds, Reaver and Tactical, and the second Land Speeders. So first action, Marines win initiative and Thunderhawk 2 makes the ground attack. So here we go, it lands there, then takes 1 damage from Firestorm, and the Devastators jump out, keeping the Thunderhawk first. There we go. And then the Eldar counter charge so that they can bring all the units within range and so that they also have better loss behind the war engine. However, the battle doesn't go to Eldar. Marines lose Thunderhawk, it takes 1 damage, and Eldar lose the Scorpion and 1 Fire Prism. There we go. Then it's Eldar, which takes advance from Storm Serpent, and that moves towards the Devastators and fires, destroying 1 Dreadnought. Then Guardians engage from within the portal. There we go. And in this combat, the Eldar obviously win. So there we go, Marines take their casualties, only 2 survive, and they withdraw into the forest. Then on Marine side, the Thunderbolts go on combat air patrol, and Ulthwe orders the Scorpion on the flank to advance, and it fires on 1 land speeder which wasn't covered by the hill. Then it's Marines and Scouts activate, and they double, moving forwards, taking positions around the forest here. Then Nightwings activate with Supreme and they make ground attack but fail to destroy Vindicators. Then it's Marines and Landspeeder 2 takes a doubling action, jumping forwards, targeting the Black Guardians. And they fire, destroying one, and retaining the Thunderhawk 1 with the Terminators coming, but it takes 1 damage and critical and boom, out. So then it's Ulthwe and Vampire, which fails to activate. Then from Marines, Vindicators move on, taking positions in the forest. Now this actually includes one of my mistakes, which becomes apparent soon, not immediately. So on Eldar, the Black Guardians then engage the Landspeeders, which now are not supporting the Terminators as they were supposed to. So they move on ahead and make sure that the Guardians are actually in the front and not the transports, as there is macro weapons firing at them. And there we go. First round of combat, we're all equal, and it's the second round, which results to destruction of all Landspeeders. And then they consolidate back to the Blitz. There. Next, it's Whirlwinds, and they don't have target, so they decide to advance, moving forwards and making sure that they will have a target now, next turn. And now it shows why I made the mistake. So Guardians engage from right gate in the center, and they manage to intermingle the Scouts as well as the Vindicators, because there is less than 5 centimeters behind, in between them. So here we go. Eldar's taking up positions with right guard in front, so that any possible hits will go on their saves. And the combat goes badly, actually, for Marines. First we come to charge. So the combat doesn't actually go for the Marines, the rolling was awful. And all the Vindicators are wiped out, as is one few more of the Scouts, and the rest of them fall back behind the forests there. And then the Eldar consolidate, trying to get into the forest to give Guardians some kind of save there. Then it's Landspeeders 1, which advance, moving forwards and targeting the Scorpion, which fired at them. So one is suppressed, but still they manage to score a hit that the Scorpion doesn't save, and it takes 1 point of damage. There we go. Then it's Phantom on Ulthwe, and it advances into the forest. And then it fires at the Landspeeders, destroying all but one, and the one is broken and it moves back behind the hill. And since now the Eldar Titan moved ahead, the Reaver doubles, taking position in the ruins, and fires at the Eldar, but doesn't do much, only 1 damage there. And then it's Falcons. They move ahead and fire at the Tacticals, which are still in the open. There we go. And the Tacticals lose their vehicles almost completely. So next is them. So Tacticals advance. They take up positions into the ruins. There, and 2 more into this ruin. Hard to put the models there as there is no roof, and 2 of the Eldar vehicles are blown up. Then lastly it's the Predators, which double. One of them drives through the forest, but survives the process, and the rest of them just move on ahead. So they try to get within range of the Phantom, but they fail to actually hit anything. So here is the end of turn 1. Marines are advancing, as is Eldar to some degree, and a bunch of formations are broken. Now in the end phase, scouts fail to rally, so they withdraw back behind the hill, make sure that they aren't going to be fired by anyone there. And also Landspeeder fails to rally, and it moves behind the hill there. And here is the overlook for the end of turn 1. Eldar managed to rally all but the unbroken Guardians. Then turn 2. Marines with initiative and Predators go first. They sustain fire at the Phantom, but roll really badly and do only 1 point of damage. Then it's Reaver, and it retains and advances, moving behind the rock formation, fires at the rallied fire prisms, dropping 3 of them and breaking the last 2, and they move behind the other rocks there. Then it's Eldars and Falcons. They advance, moving in between the 2 ruins and the Marines, and Marines tactical and Whirlwinds, which was kind of bad move that I left enough space there. And they destroy 1 Whirlwind by firing. Then Whirlwinds sustain fire at the Guardians in the open and destroy several of them. Retaining, the tacticals then engage. There we go. And this actually doesn't go that well for the Marines, as the Eldar hit really well and the Marines don't save at all. So all Eldar wipe out, but Marines lose 4 units. So then Avatar, which was summoned, engages the Devastators and wipe them out very cleanly without losing anything. And then it's Phantom, so Marines run out of actions by keeping the cap on keeping the Thunderbolts on cap, and Phantom fires the Predators, wiping them out, leaving only the Hunter alive. Then Vampire makes ground attack, and Thunderbolts cap, but they fail to do anything. So there we go. The Eldar firefight at the Scouts. The Scouts are wiped out and a couple of Eldar units are removed, including the Farseer. And the rest of them consolidate, taking the Blitz objective. There we go. Then Nightwings try to intercept, but they fail to activate. Guardians to Marshal. And they move within the forest and remove all the blast markers that they've had. Then it's Guardians 1, which tries to march, but they fail in hold instead, and Storm Serpent, which marches, and with the hold they removed blast markers to Guardian 1. And there we go with the Storm Serpent. Then it's Black Guardians, which also march, moving up to the Marines' left flank, taking the ruins in control. This tall ruin there. And there we go, and then the Eldar jump out in the ruins. There we go. And that's the overview of at the end of the turn 2. So Marines are starting to be pushed back. Their right flank disintegrated, and center isn't pushing through as the Terminators died. And here we go. So Guardians, Black Guardians are threatening the left flank. What's left of it? And yeah, all the broken formations rallied, and pretty much everything else as well. So here we go. Storm, Serpent, and Guardians holding the forward of that flank, and Guardians holding the Eldar end of that flank as well. And then Phantom is in the forest. Now the Phantom's actual location is actually the black disc, because there is trees, we couldn't put the Phantom model there, so that's why there is the one empty base. Then on to turn 3, so Marines win initiative again, and Whirlwinds start with sustained fire. They fire at the Guardians holding the Blitz and kill 3 of them, breaking the formation. Then, next, it's Storm Serpent, which doubles, so it moves once, then fires at the Hunter, and moves again, so Hunter is destroyed. Then, returning, the Black Guardians engage, and they fight the tactical, but we don't see the Seer Council versus Marine Supreme Commander, as it's the transport which goes there and not the Supreme. So the Marines are wiped out, and they don't manage to hit even once, so much for their ability to do assaults. And the Eldar consolidate, taking control of the objective there. Then it's the Land Speeder, lone one, which doubles, moving behind the hill, and then fires at the Storm Serpent. Now then the Eldar respond by doubling the Guardians, and they target the Land Speeder. And it's not destroyed, but takes another blast marker and breaks. Then Thunderbolts makes a ground attack, managing to do 1 damage and break the Storm Serpent. Then Falcons try to advance, but they fail and hold. Reavers sustain fire, and in here the Reaver rolled pretty badly and managed to only do 1 damage. So I was a bit disappointed there. Then it's Eldar, and we check first whether the Eldar win this turn or not. I decided not to go for turn 4 or kind of move the Reaver, because I would not have anything on turn 4, so I decided to give the Eldar a chance to win this turn. So Guardians take 1 objective and the Scorpion takes the other, and that's it. So then the Eldar try to bash the Reaver, so both both the Vampire and Nightwings go for the Reaver and destroy its shields, and then the Phantom sustain fires and does a couple of damage and break the reactor. So this is what it looks at the end. Guardians holding objective, Scorpion holding objective, Phantom holding objective. So Eldar win by defend the flag, and they shall not pass. So 2-0 for Eldar, Ulthwe. And that's what it looks like in the end. We rolled if the Reaver would repair the engines, the reactor, but didn't take a damage. And this is what it looks like in here. So Eldar keeping their end of the table free of the enemies and winning the game. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed it. The music is by Kevin MacLeod, and that's the software I used. Thanks for watching.